Dude, the Jazz, their stadium looks so good.
Does it
And
really? I haven't been
and
able to
everyone they
watch
have
anything.
when everyone has their
Is it like striped or whatever?
yeah, it says like yellow and orange.
Yeah,
It looks so good. I'm very, very jealous.
I know, right? Utah's crowd is like so much better than
Yeah.
ours. But
I saw someone today say that I don't know how they got this information, but they said that the there's a, a 1/3 of the tickets sold for
no
today's
way.
game were Warriors fans. And I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised, but also like, how do you get that information?
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of weird because you don't say like what
No,
fan
like you just
or
buy the
what team
ticket.
you're a fan of.
Like I
Yeah.
get the IP address maybe, but there's no way there's like 6,000 fans coming in
Nah,
from San Francisco.
but
That's not
it's
happening.
probably 1/3 Warriors fans. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
But
surprised, but like
yeah, I feel like it's just kind of a guess.
yeah.
All right.
Okay. I just tweeted it out. I am ready to start. Welcome in everybody. It's just gonna be a quick preview. Won't be very long, maybe like half an hour ish, if that. Starting this pretty close to game time. Nuggets obviously down 2-0 to Golden State, and neither game was very competitive. First half was okay for both teams, for the Nuggets, and then in the third quarter they just got the doors blown off. They just could not hang in. That death lineup that Golden State's been running has been giving Denver a lot of problems. So if they want to have a chance of making this series even a little bit competitive, they have to win today. Yeah, it's not looking very.
It is not looking good at all. I just want them to keep it like close, I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
Like I want this game to be like Raptors 76ers last night. Where like even
yeah.
if we don't win, I don't want to lose my buzzer beater game winner because I might. That
Wait,
might be the end for me.
Memphis has it within 3 now.
What?
I thought it was like a 30
They were
point
down
lead.
20 like 2 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
that's what I'm saying. They're only down 3.
Because they were down 20 in the first half, and then they cut it to 7.5. But then Minnesota came out hot again. So dang.
Wow. But anyways, yeah, with the Nuggets, just keep it close. God, it's just been like embarrassing, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the games aren't competitive at all, especially as you said in the second half. And when Curry is playing, they have like 120 offensive rating or something like that.
That they're in 12 minutes, their death lineup, where they go the three guards, Curry, Thompson, Poole, and then Wiggins and Draymond, has a 204 offensive rating.
That's what it is. Not 120, 204.
204. And what might be even that's literally like, that's the highest I've ever seen any, and it's only like 12 minutes, obviously. It's very limited sample size, but that's the highest I've ever seen anything like that. And their defensive rating is 75. So they have a net rating of like 130.
That's okay. Maybe that's the stat I read. The net rating is 120 something.
130 net. Like, that is as overmatched as I have ever seen a team in the postseason.
I mean, it's and
like horrible, really. We knew that Denver was going to get, the series probably wasn't going to be that close. Maybe Denver could get a game, but I didn't think it'd be this bad to 2 games. I really did not. Denver, even in game 2, like they had it. They had a 12-point lead.
I know.
And then they just could not get through any adversity. Like the second Golden State went on a run, it was over.
Yeah.
Just could not respond. They couldn't fight back. And a lot of that has to do with Golden State crowd. Denver doesn't have that advantage at home. Like if anything, they just don't have like a home court advantage right now because they don't.
Other than the altitude, right?
Like they don't play to the altitude anyway.
Yeah, that.
And they don't have a very good home crowd. And Golden State travels extremely well with their crowd. So like, it's just like the best thing is that when Golden State goes on a run, there's not going to be 20,000 people screaming and cheering and going insane. It'll be like 2,000.
Which will still be annoying.
That's still annoying, and it's still way too many.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that is the issue with Denver. But yeah, and Jokic, Draymond Green might be, the one guy in the league who has the ability to stop him. He has been fouling a lot on him. Like they are letting Draymond get away with a lot of contact and like they're letting him get away with a lot of contact that Looney wasn't getting away with, which is a weird thing. Like it's not a Golden State thing, it's a Draymond thing. And like in game 2, they gave Jokic calls in the first quarter, and then they subbed Looney out and they put Draymond in, and Draymond, I don't think he got called for a foul when he was on Jokic. So, and like he has played good defense, he has forced him into tough shots, but like he's been playing the best defense against Jokic out of anybody I've ever seen. So that's like,
no way the boat god has made a surprise appearance.
the boat god, yeah.
Finally, yeah. Continue.
Oh my God, Memphis was on a 21-0 run with no timeout.
I know.
In Minnesota.
And Tyus Jones, the best point guard on the team, just gave him the lead.
Tyus Jones has been nuts. Desmond Bane having a really good game. Josh 4 for 14. Jesus Christ, that's pretty bad. But Dylan Brooks 3 for 2. Yeah, they're bench. This is exactly why people thought Minnesota or Memphis was going to be good. They're just so deep. They can play a 5-man bench, and every single guy on their bench is a positive. So, yeah, I mean this, especially Tyus Jones, man.
Well, anyways, this is the Warriors are literally like the worst matchup for the Nuggets. Yeah. Like, I mean, and Draymond's just daring Gordon to shoot, which he can't make a shot, like a jump shot. Jeff Green, he made like 2 threes, which was really surprising in the first game. Like the first half of the first game, I was like, no way Jeff Green just made 2 threes. But yeah, I mean, there's just nothing, and it's just
and there's no energy. Obviously, the Will Barton and DeMarcus Cousins altercation, I feel like that got blown out of the water a lot.
Campazzo's gonna play. What if Campazzo just goes out there and just smashes Curry's foot, like just steps on it like 5 times, and then gets ejected? But that's it. That's his contribution. Is just smash Curry's foot, like
kill Steph.
Yeah.
At this point, if Malone tries whatever, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Facu, dude,
I mean, he's gonna play.
He's a dirty player now. He got ejected in his last game, so.
Oh no, let's go. We got a dirty player on the team.
Facu, he is gonna play. He's the spark plug that Malone has said, and honestly, like, as much hate as we've given Facu, you need somebody to give something energy wise, and if there's anything we know about Facu, he's gonna at least try. Like, he's going to play hard. He's going to put pressure on Golden State at the very least. And that is something that not just the bench, but nobody has been able to do, even Jokic. Like, they just have not been able to make Golden State feel them. At the very least, Facu's going to do that. So I don't know who you take out of the rotation because Denver has been running a 5-man bench. I don't know if it's Forbes. I hope it's not Bones. I really hope it's not Bones. I want the starting lineup. In the regular season, this starting lineup had like a 20 net rating, a plus 20 net rating, and it was Monte, Rivers. They're probably announcing the starting lineup pretty soon. But Monte, Rivers, and I want Barton, and then Gordon at the 4 with Jokic at the 5. I want Jeff Green out of the rotation, even though I think he's been fine in the series. But playing Gordon at his natural position lets him be inside and not so perimeter all the time. Rivers in there just so you have some sort of perimeter defense in the starting lineup.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Facu. If Steph comes off the bench, you just match Facu's minutes with Steph. Yeah. Which, like, it's not the best idea, but it's something different that Golden State hasn't seen.
Yeah. Not looking forward to this game.
No, this is like
I'll probably just stop watching like in the middle of it.
Yeah, I don't even know if I can watch like the ending. I gotta leave like around like 9:15. So hopefully I'm able to watch. Hopefully the game.
I guess. I know.
But yeah. So
they would just. I mean, yeah. I watched like 10 minutes of the last game. It's just there's just no point. Like,
Denver had they had like a 12-point lead.
I saw that.
The thing, like Malone said, like he won't change the starting lineup, and which honestly, like I don't have a problem with that because the starting lineup in the first half has been fine. It's been okay. And honestly, the bench in the first half has been okay. It's just the last 4 to 5 minutes of the first half when Golden State goes to that death lineup. Denver cannot, like, I have never seen a team so dominant against another team, especially with that. Like, Denver's a playoff team. They're not like horrible. and Golden State is just running them out of the gym. So being able to defend that lineup, I don't know if you can play defense against that lineup. The biggest thing is you have to play offense against it, and you have to keep them score for score. So yeah, I think there's three main keys to this game. One, obviously defense. You cannot allow them to just get open looks every single time. And it's not like open looks to, it's not Nemanja Bjelica who's killing you. It's not even Wiggins or Green who's good. Like Poole, Thompson, and Curry are the ones who are getting the most wide open shots, which is just the most shocking part to me. So just staying attached to the best players. I will be fine if Nemanja Bjelica or Andrew Wiggins beats me. If Steph Curry keeps going off for 30 points in 25 minutes,
it's like
come on, you don't have a shot.
Yeah.
So defense, making open shots, they're doubling Jokic every single time.
And I mean, but we know that's not going to happen though.
Like that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Have to make the open looks. And then I think this one is huge, especially in those last 5 minutes, like I talked about. You have to be able to play at your own pace. Denver is not a transition team. They're not a team that's going to run you up and down the floor. They're a team that's going to methodically piece it together in the half-court offense. And I feel like they've gotten really, really rushed in the last 5 minutes of quarters when Golden State goes to their death lineup because that lineup plays so fast. It's just, rebound, push it ahead, screen, three. Like that's their whole offense, and it works because everyone's good at shooting. But you cannot let them play fast affect you to play fast because you're not good at it. They're just not. I wish they would be good at it, and I wish they would play more like that, but that's just not the style of play that Denver plays. So got to be able to play at your own pace. Don't let Golden State dictate what you do. Even if they are playing well, you have to stay in your own lane.
Yeah. That's just so tough though. And I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they can steal a game.
Mm-hmm.
But just basing off the Suns series.
I just don't want to lose 8 straight playoff.
This team feels better than the Suns last year, though.
They do. That's the other, like in the Suns series, like in game 1,
we could have won game 1.
We could have won if MPJ doesn't get hurt in game 1. We win because MPJ looked like Tony Snell in the second half of game 1, and then he looked like Tony Snell the rest of the series.
The Tony Snell, it's not the Tony Snell that shoots 100%.
No. It's the Tony Snell that has zeros in every stat. Yeah. So that's like we can if we just win one game. Like losing 8 straight playoff games is just going to be horrible. Just don't get swept. That's the key right now. And I feel like Malone also kind of thinks that the way he's talking in the press conferences
it's weird.
It's a little concerning. Because he's like, if we go down, we're going to go down swinging. Like. We're not going to give up so easily. And it's like, you're acting like this series is already over. Like, and all the fans think it's over. Like, everyone knows it's over. But, like, you're the coach.
Yeah, I know.
The team shouldn't think it's over. Like, I don't blame them if they do, but they can't show it like that. So, this is a tough series. It like you said, this is the worst possible matchup. Like, Denver's.
I mean, that's what I thought. It just sucks, like knowing that we were literally like one game away from playing the Luka-less Mavs, which would probably be an even matchup considering, injuries.
Yeah.
It's just annoying. Like we go from a Luka-less Mavs to a fully healthy Warriors team who just has it all clicking.
Yeah.
But that's whatever. Like, even if we won that Mavs series, it's not like we're gonna win series number 2 or whatever.
Who knows? Maybe if.
I know if Booker's
out now because Booker's out. I guess we can get into that for a little bit just before game time starts. We haven't done
a lot of people are going out.
Yeah,
interesting players too. Like
a lot of injuries.
Booker, Middleton. It'll be interesting to see what Giannis does. Without Middleton, see what CP3 does without the scorer. And dude, Dylan Brooks' shot is so ugly.
I don't know how and Jaren Jackson Jr. shoot like second graders. Like Brooks I don't understand how they.
He's like high-fiving the air. It's weird.
Yeah, he has no follow. He shoots like this. Like he releases it like.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand how you get any spin on the ball. I don't understand how you can like have any touch doing that.
Brandon Clark's is ugly too.
Yeah.
What was I just saying?
Something about
with the Bucks and the Suns.
Yeah. The Suns finally got bad injury luck.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is going to be
Kinda
their
like this
fourth
is kind of
straight
like
team
karma.
play.
I know, literally. It's kind of like karma from last year, I guess, for them. I mean, it's not like karma, but it's like, I guess.
Yeah, like they didn't do anything wrong. They played the teams that are in front of them.
Yeah,
But
I know, but it's just kind of like,
now they get to feel what everyone else felt.
yeah.
um, yeah, so
Uh,
that's going to be a very interesting series. Pelicans are a good team. Brandon Ingram is elite. CJ McCollum as a second option to Brandon Ingram is incredible. The role players, Herb Jones has been incredible. Jackson Hayes had a really good game. Trey Murphy's been really good in this series. Jose Alvarado, um, Valanciunas has been good. Like this team is good. Like Pelicans are good. They can legitimately
they
win
have
this
like
series.
all the guys that I just want the Nuggets to have.
Yeah.
Like Alvarado and
Herb Jones,
as you
dude.
said, yeah, Herb Jones, Trey Murphy, the length.
Yeah.
That's the issue with the Nuggets is just there's absolutely no length. Like
No, there's none.
like Aaron, I mean, I don't even know who. I mean, Bones is like the lankiest like
Yeah,
player on the
Bones
team.
and Will, but they
Yeah,
are
but
still
Barton's
like they're not good at defense.
and their yeah, exactly their lateral quickness and everything. Especially
Yeah.
Barton, his closeouts are just so bad.
Yeah.
But
The Pelicans can
see.
legitimately win that series because Booker, they said it's a grade 1 hamstring, which is bad. He's going to be out 2 to 3 weeks at the minimum. They said so. He's out for the series.
And the thing with hamstrings is they keep like popping up.
They keep popping up. Yep. Like Chris Paul, he's suffered with hamstring injuries like his whole career, really. And they just don't ever go away.
Mm-hmm.
So they have to be careful with this. Like it is Pelicans gonna legit win that series. Like I think the Suns are great and their best asset is their depth.
Yeah.
So I still think the Suns are gonna win, but it is gonna be tough to go like going into New Orleans with a 1-1 series, with the momentum. Like it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to win that series for Phoenix.
Dude, this man Cat has 8 points in the fourth quarter.
I just
like 8 points like total in the game.
I don't
He
get
hasn't scored since the first quarter.
I don't get
Dude,
what
that is so weird though.
I don't get his deal. Like I don't understand. He's not like the Grizzlies aren't even playing a center, right? Like they're playing Xavier Tillman and Brandon Clark, who I guess are big, but they're like Steven Adams is out of the rotation right now.
Well, Jaren Jackson.
Oh yeah, Jaren Jackson. Yeah. But like Cat is bigger and stronger. Well, I don't know if he's stronger, but he's bigger than all those guys.
Yeah.
Like he should be able to take over. He has 4 shot attempts, man. Come on. And he's in foul trouble.
Yeah, he's in foul trouble. That's what I saw. His 5 blocks though, damn.
It's just like,
yeah,
come on. Like you've got to be better than that. As the best player on the team, you got to be better than that.
Dude, every time they put Malik Beasley in, they just are so bad. Like Beasley has 22. No, he's a minus 22.
Holy Jesus.
But like in the first game, he was a negative, in the double digits. The second game, he had 20 something points and he was only a +1. And now this game, he's a minus 22. It's like he has to shoot the ball extremely well to even just be a
positive player.
Yeah, just like
because he's in the category of players who don't make sense defensively because he is so athletic, but he's horrible defensively. He's like him, Donovan Mitchell's another guy, John Morant is another guy. Like they are probably 3 of the most athletically gifted people on the entire planet.
With crazy length too.
And they're not undersized. They're strong people. Like they are horrible defensively.
Yeah.
And it's because I know why. It's because they were top guys out of high school, top recruits. They never were asked to play defense in high school or in college, really. So like they were focused on it. But man, like it is really, really weird how like athleticism does not equal defense, and I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. Yeah, this Memphis series is going to be interesting. If Memphis is good.
I want Minnesota to just win this game. They should have won this game.
They were up 20 twice.
Yeah. They were up almost 30 at one point when I don't know. I've been able to watch. But...
Yeah, it's just going to be an interesting series to watch. Boston, Brooklyn. Ooh, there's 2 very, very good games early on. Obviously, Jason Tatum buzzer beater in game 1. Game 2, Brooklyn up 17. Boston able to come right back. Defensively, they've really started to put it together again, even without Robert Williams, which I think is huge.
And he's gonna be back soon, right?
Yeah, he should be back at some point in this series, I think.
Dude, Al Horford's defense has been so good.
It's been incredible.
It's weird, wasn't he locking up KD or something?
He was locking up. Everyone was locking up KD last night.
Yeah, but KD was trying to ISO on him, and just couldn't. Yeah, I know. Everyone was locking up last night. Really.
Yeah. No, Boston's defense is insane. I legitimately don't think they have a single negative defensive player on that team.
I mean, which is Peyton Pritchard good? I don't know, but
he's good at he's been good defensively. The one guy I think who's not good defensively is Daniel Tice, but it works in this series because Brooklyn doesn't have anybody to take advantage of it. Outside of KD, Kyrie, they don't have ISO guys you could just give the ball to and go get a bucket and force that switch. So they don't really have that. I mean, I guess Cam Thomas, but I don't think you're going to play a rookie in a series like this. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think both of us picked Brooklyn, right? To win.
Yeah.
You got him in the final. You got him winning the finals.
I know. You didn't have to bring that up. I wasn't going to bring that up, but yeah, we both had Brooklyn. Well, I mean, Ben Simmons is interesting if he comes back.
Yeah.
Did they say game 4 or game 3?
Yeah, game 4. I think you got to – I mean, if he's ready game 4, he's going to be ready game 3. At least that's just my thinking. If he's going to be ready in 2 days, I feel like you're ready now. Nothing's going to change in 2 days. True. So, I mean, I feel like you got – because if you go down 3-0 and then you bring Simmons back, what the hell is that going to do? You're already down 3-0. So, I feel you got to bring him back now. Got to try and get a game.
But even with Simmons, I don't think they win.
Because defensively, that really hasn't been their issue. It's figuring out Boston's offense or Boston's defense that's been their biggest problem. So be interesting to see what happens in that series. Let's see what else happens. Mavericks Jazz. Mavericks up 12 right now on Utah without Luka, and Luka's supposed to come back next game. Boy, that's gonna be tough. Jalen Brunson is gonna be a very rich man in about 2 months.
Well, it's good he's playing the Jazz Series 1 because he can. I mean, you can't anyone in front of anyone on the Jazz. I mean, that Jazz perimeter defense is if not, it's basically on the same level as the Nuggets, if not worse.
Yeah. You can't not have a good series against them.
Yeah. So Brunson's definitely taking advantage of that. But dude, if they go 1-2 against the Mavs without Luka, bro,
you gotta blow that. You gotta blow it up.
Yeah,
you gotta blow it up. There's no other option. Bucks Bulls. We touched on a little bit. Middleton being out, that gives the Bulls a great opportunity to win. I didn't expect neither. I think both of us thought this was going to be a sweep or in 5 at the very least, or the very most. And now the Bulls without Middleton, and they, even with Middleton, they were close in game 1. They steal game 2, so they have a really good shot, really good shot at winning this series, which is something that I did not think at all was going to happen. Alex Caruso has been great. DeRozan, Levine, and Vucevic came back from a rough game 1 to game 2. DeRozan 41. If he can just play normal, they're fine. If he doesn't just drop as much as he normally does in the postseason, they're going to be in really good shape.
Yeah.
Man, Memphis is up 10 now.
I know. Dylan Brooks just did a step back 3.
Jeez. Jaws almost got a triple-double. 14, 10, and 9. Desmond Bane, 7 threes. Brandon Clark's got 20.
Damn.
Jesus.
Dude, everyone produces on their team. Man.
Everyone is a positive rotational player, man. It's ridiculous.
And we've got, a rookie as our second leading scorer. But people expect us to beat the Warriors because Jokic is the MVP. He needs to win every single series.
Yeah, it's just Steph is coming off the game again, coming off the bench again. Honestly, I wouldn't even
I mean, I don't know. Even if that doesn't change anything to me.
No,
because
I think that's just so crazy that you can bring him off the bench.
Yeah, but I mean, he's getting up. How many minutes did he play last game?
25.
Yeah.
Like
only 23.
yeah, they do not. Dude, they're outscoring them 35-9 in the quarter. 35-9. That is ridiculous.
Where are you, Carl?
This is all. This is all on Carlin. You can't have 4 shots without a true center on the court. You can't. You cannot. I don't care how good of a defender Jaren Jackson is. You can't have 4 shots. That is pitiful. And I mean, this is what we said before, right? Like he's just not like aggressive enough.
Yeah.
Game 1, he was great. I don't know why he didn't just do the same thing he did in game 1. Just attack, keep attacking, and he just has not been doing that at all.
Yeah, I don't know. He just seems like mentally weak or something.
Ja Morant got the rebound, so he has a triple-double. Man, this is an all-time collapse from Minnesota. 37-9, dude.
When Memphis wins this series, which I probably will because I just took this game, like this is the game you're gonna look back and it's like, bro, we should not have lost this game. Because if Minnesota won this game, like
you're up 2-1, man,
and you have the chance to go up 3-1 at home.
Yeah,
in 2 days, and wow, Ja, it's a good block.
That's huge.
Yeah. All right. anyways, you wanna end it?
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other series. I mean, Hawks.
Oh yeah,
2-0 lead. Without Clint Capella, I don't really think Hawks have a chance. Trae Young's been struggling too, but Jimmy Butler, 45, with no turnovers. That was big. But yeah, I don't think it's almost coming up to game time. This Memphis game is almost about to end, so we won't be streaming after the game, but we will probably do something for game 4, regardless of what happens with this result. So hopefully we can keep the series going.
I know. Hopefully we can just last a little longer.
Yeah.
Keep the basketball season going. You know, almost the draft. If it can just carry us over to the draft, you know.
Yeah. Okay. Just let us play until next Wednesday.
Yeah.
And then, we lose Wednesday, and then you got the draft on Thursday.
Exactly. We got the Rockies playing well, at least.
Yeah. The best team in Colorado right now.
For real, bro. I saw the Avs lost to, like, the Kraken or something.
Yeah, they clinched the West. I think they kind of took an edge off. But it's joke. They clinched the West before anyone clinched a playoff spot in the West, so that's hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, they clinched a 1 seed before anyone had a playoff spot.
Isn't that what, like, the Suns did, too? I don't know.
Yeah, I think probably. But yeah.
I need to go to the bathroom.
All right. We will see y'all later.